Coming up on iPatch TV,
we learn what the banners around the school represent.
we get to see how much Wiley High knows about pop culture.
And we experience the trial of a lifetime. All this and more on
iPatch TV. Hey Pirates, I'm Lydia Ononogbu.
And I'm Caitlyn McMinimy, and you're watching
iPatch TV. Caitlyn, before we start, can I just say I love your outfit?
My name isn't Caitlyn, it's Sailor Mars.
Sailor Mars, like from Sailor Moon?
Yep, like any other anime protagonist, I'm a high school student that's going to save the world.
Wow, okay. Have fun with that. It's a show, right?
Well, it was originally a Japanese comic. It was published in 1992, written by Nakoto Takuchi.
Okay, that's pretty cool. You said Sailor Moon was a book, right?
Yeah. While we're on the topic of stories, Trenton Kaehlert talks to us about books.
Books, like a book talk with Trenton, or is it just Trenton Talks? Oh, I know.
It's
Book Court!
Welcome to Book Court, where the first of many trials will commence. I'm your judge today, Judge Trenton. Now, let's get started. Now, the first book we'll be going over is from a popular series. It is Scythe by Neil Shusterman, and we will decide if this book pleads guilty or not. Now, before the trials start, let's go through a little bit of the summary of the book to give you a better understanding. A world with no hunger, no disease, no war, no misery. Humanity has conquered all those things and has even conquered death. Now, Scythes are the only ones who can end life, and they are commanded to do so in order to keep the size of the population under control. Oh yes, Your Honor. No, I have read and reread and reread and re-reread. Whoa. You need to stop right there. You just keep going on. Next. This book is a total snooze fest. I mean, you talk about action scenes, and yet it seems like it takes forever till anything meaningful happens. And when it does, it's so obvious on the outcome. I mean, we all knew that side. This is a spoiler-free zone. People don't learn. Now, I'll call upon the next defendant. Bob, you're up. How can you call this book boring? This book constantly keeps you on your toes, with too many twists to count. It's impossible to predict what is going to happen. And the actions are very intense. Thank you, Bob. Now, for our second witness, we will have Drew, why are you wearing a mustache on your mask? It's rude to ask the witness about their style. Jeez. We have the outcome of the case. Scythe, this book pleads guilty of being an amazing book to read. I mean, the defendant should. Now that this case is closed, remember, if you'd like to read this book, it is Scythe by Neil Shusterman, and then the other two books in the series are Thunderhead and The Toll. That's all for me here, so make sure you let us know what books should be put on trial next. Will it plead guilty, or will it be an utter disaster? Find out next time in Book Court.
That was intense.
Yeah, I can't wait to go read that book. If I can find it.
You read? I do this my time watching TV.
Oh, what shows? I'm watching WandaVision.
Oh my god, are you caught up? I can't believe how it ended.
I know. Why did...
Cut the cameras.
Peter, what are you doing?
Please,
Peter?
no spoilers. Anyway, now that I'm here, you guys have to watch my video. I worked very hard on it.
No, you're already wrong. You're already wrong. You have to come up here to answer. We're stand over here. We're gonna play a game. It's called Trenton Kaehlert or Edward Garcia. I'm gonna show you an image, and you have to guess Trenton Kaehlert or Edward Garcia. Are you ready? Who's this?
Edward.
Who's this?
Trenton.
Who's this?
Trenton.
Who's this?
Trenton.
Reese. Have you seen Star Wars?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It's pretty starry.
Have you ever seen Star Wars?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
No.
What's your favorite Angry Birds game?
I don't play Angry Birds.
Okay, but if you did, what do you think it would be?
Fun?
What is your favorite Angry Birds game?
Angry Birds.
Not Angry Birds Star Wars 2? Miss Tesson, what's your favorite Angry Birds game?
Angry Birds?
Yeah, like the slingshot.
No, that's it. Angry Birds.
Oh, okay. Do you think you prefer Angry Birds Epic or Angry Birds Transformers?
I like the word epic, so let's go with epic.
Who is this?
Edward Garcia.
Who is this?
Trenton Kaehlert.
Who is this?
Trenton Kaehlert.
Who is
Edward Garcia.
Who is this?
Trenton Kaehlert.
Who is this?
Trenton.
Who is this?
Edward.
We have a quick Marvel quiz because this is all pop culture themed, right? So you got to remember your answer because I can't. You have to remember it. Like tally up your everything gets a point. It's like A, B, C, D. So just remember like your A, B, C, Ds. Like how many of each you get. Okay. Question 1. If you had to pick a superpower, would you rather be smart, have muscles, do hocus pocus stuff, or be the king of Wakanda?
What if I already have all of those?
King of Wakanda.
Wakanda forever. So.
And how many of each answer did you have?
1.
What was it?
The last one.
Okay, so you are Black Panther.
All right, that sounds fun. That's who I wanted to be. Yeah.
Who is this?
Edward.
Who is this?
Edward.
Who is this?
Trenton.
Who is this?
Trenton.
Who is this?
Edward.
Who is this?
Edward.
Who is this?
Edward.
Who is this?
Trenton.
Who is this?
Edward.
Dylan, who are the anchors in the iPatch Halloween Special 2020?
The anchors in the what?
The special, who are the anchors in the special, Dylan?
What's special? I don't know what you're talking about.
Dylan, didn't you watch it?
Watch what?
The iPatch Halloween 2020 special.
The Halloween there wasn't a Halloween special, Peter. What are you talking about?
Let's see. What's your favorite Star Trek character?
I haven't watched any of the Star Treks.
Who is this?
Edward.
Who is this?
Trenton.
Who is this?
Trenton.
Who is this?
Edward.
Who is this?
Edward.
Who is this?
Trenton.
Who is this?
Edward.
Anybody else want to try? Who is this?
Edward.
Who is this?
Trenton.
Who is this?
Edward.
Who is this?
Trenton.
Thank you, Miss Tesson. These were very good answers. I wasn't expecting that.
I thought we banned him from doing on the mic.
I did too. Who let this happen?
Not me, but what did you think?
It was quite entertaining.
Yeah, hey, did you notice anything different about the hallways?
I did. Ethan Doriot teaches us more about the new additions to the hallways.
Around school, you might have noticed these colorful posters. These are diversity posters. These amazing posters were created by Wiley High's own graphic design team, with the idea of representation being used as the base. We sat down and talked to the various students who made the posters and about their thought process while making the posters.
Initially, the idea is to get where like you look at the poster, and you understand what the words mean and how you can like apply it to real life, while at the same time having it be visually appealing to the eyes, right? Because if you need both for it to work. So like if you look at it and it's ugly, but you understand the words, it doesn't work like that.
These posters aren't just all about color. They have a deeper meaning of diversity and equality in our schools.
These people are putting in diversity into Wiley. And in Wiley, we're all included. We're all part of Wiley ISD. And here, we also allow everybody to get exactly what they need. That's why the colors go where it's needed most. More colors are needed here than they are here. Diversity means to me just everybody putting something into the world and being accepted, allowing yourself to project what you are, how you feel about that, and just being able to feel safe when you do so.
This is Ethan Doriot, reporting for iPatch TV.
That was cool and informative. Almost as informative as the HOSA Try Guys video.
Oh, that has Slaughter and Dodie in it. I know it'll be fun.
Hi, this is Admin Tries, HOSA, and Patient Care Technician Edition.
Where we try to do things you know how to do that we don't know how to do.
I'm Andy Doty.
And I'm Michael Slaughter.
first you're going to come in and you're going to greet the patient by who you are. So I'd be like, hi, my name is Avery. I'm the patient care tech, and today you're going to explain what you're doing.
So they're going to be making an occupied bed. An occupied bed basically just means that the patient's actually in the bed still when we're having to change the sheets and the linens. So this can be because of they can't get out of the bed or they have some condition where they can't either. So.
I think they're going to do good, honestly, because it's an easy thing to do. There's definitely harder things to do in the medical field, but I think they're going to do good.
You know, I'm not sure what to expect. The patient care technician thing is new to me, so I'm just going to give it the best shot I can.
We're here to change your bedding today. Please forgive us. This is our first try. I'm Andy. Oh, we need to wash our hands.
I think that it's really cool to see people that are older than us, like us, finally knowing how to do something that they don't, but it was fun to teach it too at the same time.
I think that we kind of came in and made light of making a bed, but at the same time just understanding the steps and the process, making sure you were prepared, having all the things. Avery and Evan did a great job of showing us the ropes, and once I plugged the bed in, everything went well after that, so pretty good.
There you go. Okay.
He's missing a hand.
Hopefully I'll just have a better understanding for what
Oh, there it is.
Our healthcare workers do
It's
on a
over here
daily
on the
basis.
cabinet.
And then I think we've kind of rolled it up on the
Yeah.
with the.
Right?
Yep, like that.
Okay. You can. It's in the hamper right there.
You know, it's a lot harder than it looks. I'm really amazed at the skill that the kids have, and they were excellent teachers. They were very patient with us and helped us kind of work through the challenges of today's activity.
We're not respecting privacy over here on the camera side, are we?
We don't have the pad.
Oh, yeah, we didn't get the pad. Okay, so we bunch this up over here, right?
I think I would take
I could have
the,
been a win in the healthcare world.
I think I would take the Southwest Airlines approach to PCT.
Mm-hmm.
Make it as friendly and as fun as possible.
Sir, we're almost done with this side. We're gonna roll you back over. All right.
He's heavier than he looks.
You got him?
Yep.
I think it was really cool that they got to experience what we get to do in class and actually succeed with it.
Seems natural.
Yeah.
Wasn't really explained, Evan.
Let's get him comfortable and give him the controls.
Do I put his headrest back up since it was up whenever I came in?
Well, it'd be patient's preference, so I would say
Yeah.
Would you like your head back up?
We really enjoyed helping you out today, sir.
That's really cool. You learn something new every day.
Pretty neat, huh? The more you know. Can I take a picture? Is this, I don't know if that's weird or anything, but this lighting is everything.
Okay, as long as you don't make me look like an egg.
Don't say that. There's an egg on Instagram that has 55 billion likes. It's the most liked picture on the platform.
Okay, but before you do, Coleton Strong has some tips for us to take better pictures on our phone.
As of 2019, about 95% of all teens in the U.S. have a smartphone, which means 95% of teens have access to a digital camera. The modern phone's ability to take good quality pictures has transformed the modern media. Apps like Snapchat and Instagram are designed for their users to post and produce their own videos and pictures. One thing teens want on their accounts is a good quality post, like coloring, effects, positioning, and angles, but they are not sure how to create them as a professional would. In this iPatch segment, I'll run through some simple tips to up your social media game. Color grade. People want to spice up the look and feel of their photo to make it less boring from the wrong picture. Try to stay away from automated filters that boost up the saturation and tone. One key to make your page look more appealing and professional to the viewer is to try and keep all your photos edited in the same basic coloring style. You can generally tell the difference between a photo taken by someone who knows what they're doing versus someone who does not. There are simple photography rules for framing and positioning you can use. The most well-known is the rule of thirds. As you can see on the grid, there are 3 vertical and 3 horizontal lines. You can use the vertical lines to properly set up your shot. Here you'll see a shot not following the rule of thirds, compared to this shot that does follow the rule of thirds. To take this a bit farther, Having the right amount of headroom in certain circumstances is a second step of proper framing. This is an example of too much headroom, and this is one of too little headroom. You want to find the middle ground to best make use of the space inside your shot. Take your time while shooting your shot. Move around your subject to find the best looking angle and position. Try to find a creative angle to make the post more interesting. Different angles work with different subjects. Like, you would not want to take a shot extremely close to the ground of a person, because that is just awkward. Use surrounding objects as foreground to create depth and appeal. Looking and adapting to lighting. Some starters, never shoot directly facing the sun or having the main light source in the background of your subject. Let's say you're shooting in your living room that has a window. You do not want to have the camera facing the window with you standing in front, because the camera will adjust its settings to darken the bright light from the window in the back, which will darken your subject. Instead, you will stand looking towards the window with the camera facing away from it. So your object will be lit up by the light and the camera will adjust and focus on your subject. Hopefully you learned and can now implement some of these iPatch tips on your social media creations.
Let me see it.
This is some of my best work. Thanks for the tips, Coleton.
Yeah, I look pretty amazing.
You should post that right now.
I will later, when we're still filming.
Oh yeah. Before I go on and on about how you look, what's the next thing?
Next up we have, am I reading that right?
Yeah. Peter Raebel goes on a Star Wars tangent? Wait, hold on. Who said...
Didn't he already have something for this episode? Who is that?
Who let him do this?
Hi everybody, I'm Peter from iPatch TV, and this is...
Coleton from iPatch TV.
And I've kidnapped him and put him in the studio so that I can talk about Star Wars for this episode. So Coleton, what do you know about Star Wars?
I know Star Wars has lightsabers.
But do you know about like Grand Admiral Thrawn?
The bald guy?
And then episode 4, originally it was just Star Wars.
Wait, what about Star Trek? Was that first or after? What came first?
I think Star Trek did.
I don't know.
No. I'm not even gonna try and explain because
Yeah,
I don't know. Because Star Trek was like science fiction stuff, and Star Wars was science fantasy. This is what we might do in the future, and then Star Wars was just like, here's a thing for kids. Nonetheless, Star Wars comes out, it's a big hit, they make a sequel, and then George Lucas is like, I guess Darth Vader will be Luke's father. And the funny thing is that in that movie, they probably knew that Leia and Luke were siblings, and then they decided to have Luke and Leia kiss in that movie.
Huh. And it's supposed to be a fantasy, right?
Yes, for families.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like someone like, everyone thought it was like, Luke, I'm your father, but it's actually not?
Yeah, it was, everyone
It's
thought
like,
it was...
I am your father or something.
No, I am your father. I just want to walk out of the room. Now, what I will say is that John Williams did a good job with the score for all of these first 6 movies.
Okay, so we're on 6 movies?
We're on the 6th movie. We're in 2005.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, we're not halfway there yet.
I need like a visual representation.
Well...
Can you like draw a picture?
Sure. Rogue. This is so bad. We have episode 4. Episode 4, and this is a good movie.
Episode... Yeah, 4.
Okay. And then you have 6, which is an okay movie.
Okay.
Because it's got the Ewoks in it, and that makes it bad.
Oh, no.
We don't like the fact that it's marketing for children in our children's Star Wars movie. Okay? And this is bad. And then you have episode 1, and this is a bad movie because it's he's got a really nice theme where just it's like everyone's yelling in pain. And then 2012 comes around, and Lucasfilm is like, well, whatever. And then Disney's like, hey, we want to buy you because you're gonna make lots of money.
Wait, so Luke has the Force?
Did you not pay attention to any of that?
I literally knew nothing about Star Wars until now.
Have you been living under a rock? How do you not know anything about Star Wars?
It's just never been that interesting to me.
We should end this episode before it gets escalated. I'm Lydia Ononogbu.
And I'm Caitlyn McMinimy. Thanks for watching
iPatch TV.